Hey everyone, it's Dara. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dara K. Fulton, and on this channel, we talk all things motivation and some creative things in the mix. Thank you so much for being here today. Love you all so much. And this video is going to be a motivational chit chat impromptu because I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to talk to you as if you are here before me listening to this conversation. So before I go into the motivational chit chat, let me just do a very quick life update. Some of you may know this, but if you're new to my channel, you may not know that this Thursday, November 21st, I will be having a major surgery, unfortunately. And so I will be off YouTube for a little while. I wanted to just come on here just to say a quick hello and also to let you guys know that there will be a following video after this one that's halfway pre-recorded. I think I have one more thing to add and then I'll be posting that video. So that video will be posting later this week, and then pretty much that's that. I'm not disclosing the type of surgery I'm having because it's very personal, but let me just say, friends, it is a real deal. It is major. So yeah, your girl's gonna be away for a little while. So I ask for your prayers. I really appreciate them in advance and wish me luck. I'm staying positive, but I will tell you the truth, friends, it has not been easy. And you will see that in the next video, which I'm titling Countdown to Surgery 2. If you go back maybe a few videos before this one, I did a video where I talked about a surgery I had, and this is part 2 to that surgery. So whew. So in total, I will have 4 surgeries. I had 2 hip surgeries. I had one earlier this year. That was around, I believe, June. And then this will be hopefully the last one. So wish me luck. The other thing is my last video is a giveaway video of, oops, sorry, let's start again, of my book. Let me just make sure my lighting is okay because I want you guys to be able to see me okay. Let's see. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so if you don't know, I am an author to my very first book, Life's Reflective Twist, and it's just my story of how I overcame depression and a slew of things during the years of 2010 to present. And as a giveaway, because this channel has reached 300 subscribers, I'm so appreciative to all 300 and now 10 of you. Thank you so much. I'm doing a free book giveaway. I am giving away 2 of my books that will be autographed. So the winners of these books, you will have your name and I will autograph your book for you and send it out to you. So to enter, please check out the video right before this one with all the details, all the tea. It's very, very simple to enter. I'll just say briefly, all you have to do is under that video, write 3 topics that you would like for me to do for Coffee with Dara, which is a video motivational series I do on my Instagram. So definitely do that, and whoever gives me the best 3 topics wins. And there will be 2 winners. So please, please, please allow me to do this for you, because this is my way of saying thank you for just being here and supporting your girl. Thank you so much. So this is what the book looks like. This is available on Amazon, both in the hard softcover paperback as well as on Kindle. And that's not all. Your girl's been busy. So for my business, Applied ESL, I just published my second book, which is the Applied ESL Life Skills Student Workbook. Now, this is a little different. This book is for my students, particularly in the beginner intermediate level. And this workbook will give you practical examples and exercises that will help adult learners to practice their English speaking, speaking, reading, writing, grammar, and vocabulary skills. I also include tips that will help students to use the language in real life situations. So this book, I just published it last month. I'm super proud. If you want more information about that, please go to my secondary YouTube channel, Applied ESL. And I actually did an unboxing. You'll see my happy face in the thumbnail. It will give you all the details about what's inside the book. It's also available on Amazon and Amazon Kindle. So these are my greatest accomplishments. This was published October of 2017, October 2019. Beautiful. Should I write another book? Okay. So thank you in advance. Now, let's go to the motivational chit chat. Today's motivational chit chat is move in silence. Now, when I say move in silence, what I mean is that in life, we want to do many different things. We have goals, we have dreams, we have wishes, and we're so excited pursuing those goals and we're working hard towards them. And we so badly want to share with the world and tell everybody everything, even our loved ones. But sometimes it is best to move in silence. And you might be saying, well, Dara, if you're excited about what you're doing, why should I move in silence? Okay. I'm going to base this on my own personal experience, and I hope some of you can relate with me on this. From my experience, I've noticed that when I am happy about an accomplishment, and I'm going to pull up my books for this example, okay? So when I'm happy of an accomplishment, whatever it is, yes, I like to share. And I like to share not to brag or to come off like I'm better, but I like to share to inspire others. But one of the things I have found, unfortunately, is there's something called jealousy and envyism. And this is where things get twisted. And I am that girl. I said this in a previous video that I love to share with the world because I feel sharing is caring. And if I can share something I did that can inspire you, I'm all for it. But sometimes, whether it's strangers or even your loved ones, sometimes people, they're not really happy for you, or they feel a way about what you have accomplished. And you might say, okay, but why? Who knows? It's like saying, why is the sky blue? You know? So here's the deal. I've learned that sometimes moving in silence is truly your best friend. People are always going to talk. People are always going to have something to say. People are always going to feel a certain way because that's just the way we roll as a society and as humans. But it's better to work on something that you want to do quietly. And so when it's done, you can showcase and then unfortunately receive the hate later, as opposed to sharing step by step how you're going to do something. And this is something I actually share with my students, although it was a grammar lesson, but there's a reason why we say going to and will. Going to, not to become teacher Dara for a moment, but going to means plan. And when we use the future tense will, that means future. That means promise. So going to is like the plan. And when we say, I'm going to do something, that means you're planning to do something. It means that you haven't done it yet. It is very important that when you're working on something and you're planning for something, it's advisable, I think, to keep that to yourself. Now, once it becomes available, I should say, now you can share, because whether people feel happy or mad or hateful, whatever the case may be, so what? Because it's done. So for example, when I published my first book, the response was wonderful. I have to say, everyone has been great and no complaints. But there might be some out there who might be like, oh, she thinks she all that because she wrote a book. I can do it too. And yes, you can, because anything I do or you do or anyone, we all can do the same thing. It's the same for this workbook. The reason why I'm showing you this, friends, is because this workbook has a lot of significance, just like my first one. See, this one was more for personal fulfillment. This one is for business. And I just launched my business this year, although I've been working on it for 6 years. And 6 years in the making, I have something I can actually share with the world. But you're going to have people out there who will not be happy about that. And I don't understand why, and maybe I never will. So when I decided to work on this, work on my business, write my first book, I moved in silence. I did not talk about it with anyone. The only person who knew or continues to know everything is my mom, because she is my best friend. Otherwise, I stay quiet. Now, when you're moving in silence, I'm not suggesting that you can't tell no one, but you have to be mindful and be strategic about what you share with whom. If it's someone in your life that you're very close to, that you feel would honor what you're doing and support you, by all means. But when it comes to social media particularly, you don't want to be too quick to say, I'm going to, because then what happens is the haters love that, because now they're going to pay attention to what you're doing. They're going to try maybe to do what you're doing or outdo you. And this is where it gets a little controversial because I know there's something called competition. Let me say this now that I do not like competition. I'm not interested in it. Everything I do for my own purpose, and anything you do with your purpose. And I am that girl where I could shake your hand and say, wow, what you're doing is great. Congratulations. But I'm really not here or interested in competing with anyone because I feel we are all unique. We all have our own gems. We all have something to contribute to the world. And that, my friends, is the most important thing. So, frankly, I'm not a competitive person, but for those out there who is or who watch or feel like, ooh, I'm going to try outdo her or outdo him, listen, if that works for you, it works for you. But for me, not so much. So, in conclusion, friends, move in silence. I'm learning that the hard way that sometimes I feel I talk too much. And I feel like when something great happens and I share, sometimes the response I may receive from certain people are not always, you know, and it's very hurtful and it's very uncomfortable, but it's a reality. And this could be people either on social media, but 9 times out of 10, at least from my experience, it's usually people that I'm closest with. I feel like I'm one of the lucky ones. I really don't get issues or have issues with anyone on social media, but it's always in the personal life that's like, oh. So move in silence, be quiet. If you're talkative like me, I know this will be hard. I feel your pain. Just be quiet, try your best, always try your best, and just move in silence. And believe me, it is the best feeling in the world to be able to hold on to what you've created. And at the end of the day, friends, no one can ever take away what you created. They could try, and there are laws against that, hint, hint to the copycats, but even if they tried, this is yours. It came from your mind, your hands. Nobody could ever take that away from you. Always remember that. Always stand tall and don't be afraid to showcase your accomplishments, but move in silence. It is so very powerful. So thank you so much for listening today. I'm not going to edit this video, so I'm just going to submit it onto YouTube in the next like 2 seconds. But thank you so much for listening today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your constant support, your prayers, your love. I love each and every one of you out there. And thank you so much for making this channel 310 subscribers. It may not seem much to a lot of people, but for a regular lady or simple lady from Brooklyn, New York, it's everything. So thank you so much. Stay tuned to the upcoming video, which is the countdown to my surgery. And wish me luck. I love you all so much. And please, 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 if you haven't done so already, check out the video before this one for the giveaway. And I wish you all the best of luck. Love you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe to this channel. Share this video with your friends, family, or anyone you want. Like it, and I'll see you all very soon. Hopefully after surgery. Thank you so much.